Hi guys, I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you this cute little coffee mani that I have done. I've had a few different people request that I do a coffee mani or a mani that is coffee themed. So this is the design that I have come up with. And I decided to do it now because I got the China Glaze House of Color collection. And my favorite color in the entire collection is I'm Sorry, I'm Latte. So I figured this was a perfect opportunity for me to use it. I could do a mani, you know, for the namesake of the polish, as well as for your guys' requests. So I've got I'm Sorry, I'm Latte in the water marble, and I also have it on as a base on my middle, pinky, and thumb. And then I water marbled on my pointer and ring fingers. So I'm going to start out showing you guys the water marble. And the three colors I have in the water marble are the China Glaze I'm Sorry, I'm Latte. And then I have French White Cream from Wet n Wild. And Wet n Wild Mega Last Wet Cement. And I do want to address really quickly, I've had a few people ask me, you know, point out that strange noise that you could hear in my videos. And that noise was actually the autofocus feature on my new camera. So what I've done was I've turned the autofocus feature off, and I'm going to be focusing on myself, see? So I'm hoping that me taking the time to focus the lens will not impede like my video, the work in my videos, but it will at the same time help you guys from not hearing that strange noise, because I heard it myself and I was hoping that it wouldn't pick up through the microphone of the camera, but the microphone is so sensitive that it did pick it up quite loudly actually, which I'm a little disappointed in because it is an expensive camera, but that's okay. So I'm going to do it this way and hopefully it works a little better, so let me know what you guys think and if you think that it is better. So I'm going to start with the water marble, and I've actually shown you guys this little design, this water marble design in particular, recently actually in the challenge that I just did. Just doing like a heart-shaped water marble design. And it looks like my water's a little bit dirty. As you can see, it's not really spreading. So if that happens to you, you can go around like this. Just go around the outside and it will spread it the rest of the way, okay? But like I said, I'm going to be doing like a semi-heart-shaped kind of design, sort of like what you would see inside of a latte cup. I'm sure you guys have all seen those fancy little like designs like on TV and stuff that people can do with creamer inside of coffee, which is amazing to me. But so I'm going to be doing something like that. I think I'm going to do 2 more drops here. I'm going to end with the white because that's what I did on all of my nails. Just like that. So what you're going to do is, when you're doing this design, you're going to take your little toothpick or whatever you're using to draw. You're going to draw a line straight up to the top of the cup and then another line straight down to the bottom of the cup. And I always wipe my tool in between each drag, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to start up towards the corner, go towards the middle, and poke straight in. And then the opposite corner, a mirrored image from the opposite side, poke in at the middle, and then kind of drag down as you're pulling your tool out of the water. And that kind of creates the top portion of the heart and the bottom portion of the heart above it, if that makes any sense at all. And I'm just going to keep doing this all the way down to the bottom of the cup. Just like that. And as you can see, as I drag down at the end, that's what really sells that heart shape. If you pull straight up, it won't leave that tight point at the bottom of the heart. And I think this one could be my last heart. There we go. So now I'm going to take my little pop stick here, and I'm going to dunk it in at about a 45-degree angle, as straight as I can get it, in the middle of my design here. Just like that. And these polishes all dry really, really slow. Typically, I would tell you to pull your water marble out slow. Pull your finger out slow to where you can pop any of the bubbles. But for some reason, these polishes dry so slow that if you pull your finger out slowly, some of the polish that's on your nail actually comes like off of the nail and floats back up inside the water and then ruins the nail, the design, because I actually did that myself. Let me see if I can focus it tight on the nail. I don't know if you guys can see it in the water, how it came out perfectly, and hopefully I don't ruin it as I'm pulling it out. Like I said, I'm going to pull it out quickly. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. And it came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. So there's the design there. And as you can see, it actually came out a little bit better on the pop stick than it did on some of my nails, but that's okay. So that is my coffee latte style water marble. So now let me grab out the stamping plate that I used, and I will show you guys the rest of my design. Okay, so for the stamping portion, I'm going to be using this gorgeous plate from Uber Chic, which is Uber Chic 2-01. And I'm going to be using a few different images from this plate. I'm going to be using this image, this image, this image, this image, this image, this image, and this image. So a lot of them, to say the least. So I'm going to start out towards the top of the plate here. And I'm going to grab this image right here and put it on my middle finger. I can get my fat face out of the way. Maybe you guys can actually see the image. And I'm going to be using 2 different polishes from Born Pretty Store. I'm starting with their brown, which is number 19. And then I'm going to move on to their white, which is number 4. I'm also using my Born Pretty Store stamper and my Born Pretty Store scraper, simply because I happen to have the stamper out. That's the only reason why I didn't grab my Uber Chic one like I usually do, just in case you're curious. So like I said, I'm going to grab this image right here, and I'm starting with the brown. Stamps beautifully. And I'm going to pop this right on my middle finger here. Wait, haha, I must put it on upside down. You guys hear my dogs chasing one of the cats up there? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can. Okay, so there's my coffee image. The words coffee, coffee, coffee. And now I'm going to grab this cute little swirl image right next to it. Oh, there goes my lint roller. Ugh. Okay. And I'm going to put that on my pinky finger and my thumb. Beautiful image. And there it is. Cute and swirly. And like I said, I'm going to do the same thing for my thumb really quick. Same image as before. And there it is on my thumb. So now I'm also going to grab this cute little coffee bean right here in the middle. And I'm going to stamp that in the corners, just like I did on my left hand, over the water marble. Get my stamper cleaned off here. So there's my little coffee bean. And grab the excess off with my scraper card. Oh, it doesn't want to come off. Let's do it with my lint roller. Hopefully I'm not being too slow here. And I'm going to put this on the inner corners. I think I just stamped this way too high. It's a little bit high, but it's not too bad. Well, you can work with it, I guess. And I did the same thing for my ring finger, so you don't need to see me do that twice. So now I'm going to be switching to my clear jelly stamper, which I also got from Born Pretty Store. And I'm also switching to my white polish. Get a little bit of this brown taken off of here. And I'm going to start with this like traditional coffee mug. And this is going on my thumb. So there's my coffee image, my coffee mug. And I'm going to put him right on my thumb. Not that you guys can see what I'm doing, but... oh, yeah, you can't see it in there. It's too dark. But there it is. And now for my, let's see, middle finger, I'm going to be using this coffee, like the coffee cup you would get from like 7-Eleven or, you know, Wawa or whatever. Like a fast food cup. And there's my fast food cup. And I'm going to put this one on my middle finger. Oh, I just touched it by accident, but that's okay. See it a little bit. So there it is. And now for my pinky, I'm going to be using this cute little one down at the bottom that kind of looks like a teacup opposed to a coffee mug, but I really like it, so I'm going to use it. Oh, that didn't pick up so great. Let's try that again. I think I just didn't get a very good scrape on that because the plate slid a little bit when I scraped it, so I think that was the problem. Yep, there we go. Now it came out perfect. Put this on my pinky. Like so. I'm trying to make it where you guys can see in there, but it's just too dark, I think. And there it is on my pinky nail. Okay, so now all I have to do is add the steam to my thumb and middle finger. So for my thumb, I just grabbed the steam that's right here at the bottom of the plate. Just these 3 little lines. Not really at the bottom, but towards the bottom. And that didn't pick up so great, so I'm going to do it one more time. I think it just needed to be cleaned. This whole video is just going to be me repeating the same steps over and over again. I'm sure that's so exciting for you guys. Here we go. Now I got it. And I'm going to put this on my thumb. No, my middle finger. So there is my coffee steam. And then for my thumb, I'm actually going to use the same kind of steam that's on my pinky, but I'm going to steal it from this image up here. There's one cup that's just like that little teacup. It's just bigger, so it's got like a bigger steam. See how big it is there compared to there? It's much smaller. So I'm going to use the bigger one for my thumb. And I'm just going to grab the steam part. So there's my steam, and I'm going to be cleaning it off with my lint roller. And I know I didn't give you guys a good shot of it, but I got to move quickly here. So there it is on my thumb. And that's basically all that I did. I think I just got to add my other little coffee bean to my ring finger for you guys and clean up a little bit top coat, and I'll get you a close-up. Okay guys, so this is the finished mani. I think it's very cute. It's my cute little coffee mani, so I hope you couple ladies who requested it are happy with what I have come up with. I think it's cute, and even my husband likes it. He hates brown, so I feel like if he likes it, I came up with something cute. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys think about what I have changed with the new camera. I've changed the lighting a little bit, and like I said, I'm manually focusing it instead of doing the autofocus. So let me know if you guys, prefer it this way, or if you prefer it with the autofocus, you don't really mind that sound. So just let me know what you guys think. I love to hear your opinions, and it definitely helps me know whether I'm doing the right thing or not. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye!